friends, in today's video I'm excited to dive into my cozy fall favorites with you. Think fashion essentials and any products that I feel like really embrace the fall season and make me look forward to it every single year. Fall is truly the best season in my opinion, especially if you live in the South, because I love when the weather gets a little bit cooler. And not gonna lie, today is the perfect fall day outside. It's slightly gloomy, not rainy or anything, and then the color today is just beautiful. I think we really lucked out this year with a drier October, so we haven't had any big storms knock the leaves down, and so I feel like the color this year has been the best that we've seen in a couple of years. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my fall must-haves and things that I feel like truly elevate the fall season to make it so much better and make it what it is. So if you have any fall favorites, let me know in the comments below, and let's get started with some of mine. So we might as well start off with what I'm wearing. I feel like I could just post up here and not move. This is actually my cozy spot at the end of the night. We're filming this in my bedroom. So I just love to cozy up, and this chair is actually really affordable from Target. But I am wearing the coziest lounge set from Air Essentials from Spanx Air Essentials. And this is by far my favorite little set because I don't overheat in it, and it is ultra soft and light. And I do have a Spanx promo code I'll put in the caption. Then of course we have the coziest blanket of all time. I have multiple Bear of Dreams blankets around my house, and I think they are worth every single penny. But these days there are some really good dupes as well. So I'll link a couple different options depending on your price point. Would make a really great gift idea. And then behind me, you don't see her, but she is quite literally my best friend. We have my tried and true heating pad that pretty much never leaves this spot. I'm always cold, and I just gotta have a heating pad at night. I don't know. It's a weird obsession at this point, but it's truly the best one that I have found. And then of course we had to set the mood with some pumpkins. I've had these for quite some time, but Target always has the best affordable seasonal holiday decor. And then what scent is this? This scent is called Ironwood, and it smells very fall, almost like a campfire, but not like that in your face, kind of like a sexy man, like a smoky sexy man is what this candle smells like. And I very rarely light candles, but I feel like when it comes to setting the mood, they really make a difference. Setting the mood. Didn't mean it like that, but the fall mood, you know. Okay, let's jump into my fall favorites. First up, we got to talk about the Trader Joe's pumpkin bread mix. I am looking forward to making this after I finish this video with Josie. It's gonna be her first time experiencing pumpkin bread, and I feel like pumpkin bread is a staple in the fall season. Like, everyone needs a bite at least once during the season. And Trader Joe's makes the best mix. It's so simple. All you have to do is add water, eggs, and oil, but you can also kind of freestyle it if you want to add chocolate chips or extra cinnamon. And I am not that great in the kitchen, to be honest. So if I can do this, you can do it too. Another must-have cozy favorite for me, I'm actually wearing them right now, but cashmere socks have been one of those little luxuries I didn't know I need. Over the past 2 years, I have been obsessed, to be honest. So I always like to get mine from J. Crew. You can find them discounted. I actually think right now they're on sale. So I would wait for a good sale to get some of these. Couple things if you're not familiar with cashmere: you cannot dry it or wash it with heat because that will cause them to shrink. So there is a little bit of maintenance when it comes to cashmere. However, with my socks, I'm not going to be hand washing them and doing all of that, you know, because they're relatively a cheaper investment. So I truly do just throw mine in the wash with everything else, and I have dried mine and they have been a-okay. That would also be a really great like stocking stuffer or cozy gift idea if your mindset is there yet. If not, we don't have to talk about it. Fall is definitely the season where you can be more intentional about slowing down, embracing that coziness. That's truly what makes it. But at the same time, I feel like fall flies by, and we just are rushing into the busiest time of year with the holidays right around the corner. So now is definitely the time where you want to set healthier routines, because it can be extra hard to be healthy during the holidays. Plus, you want to focus on your immune system and boosting that as much as possible, because This is unfortunately when everyone starts getting sick, or if you have little ones, they start bringing all of the germs home. And one thing that I've added into my wellness routine the past few months is making sure that I'm really getting my micronutrients to stay healthy from the inside out. And I'm really excited to be partnering with Gym today to introduce you to the Gym Bite and offer you 50% off your first month. If you haven't heard of the Gym Bite before, what really sets them apart from any other vitamin on the market is because they're using real bioavailable food. So it's no synthetic fillers, synthetic powders, there's no capsule. It is truly real food. So you are getting the best micronutrients on the market. And real talk, if you're wondering how it tastes, it actually tastes really good. I am very sensitive to taking supplements if they don't taste good. If it's a gross green juice, I do not want it, or at least I think I want it, and I'll buy it and then I won't use it because it doesn't taste good. The Gym Bite literally does taste really good. I can eat it in like a couple bites. I actually enjoy eating it. As far as the flavor, it is somewhat gingery, but honestly, it tastes very fall, so it's very fitting for this video. So if you are also very sensitive to taste and things like that, or if you tried supplements in the past and haven't used them because you don't like how they taste, I would honestly give the Gym Bite a try. I have been taking mine consistently for about 2 months now, and I've definitely noticed improved energy, improved regularity, and I haven't got sick, and I have a kid in daycare, so hopefully it's been boosting my immune system as well. If you're interested in checking out the Gym Bite, or if you want to get 50% off your first month, I will have a link for you to try it down in the description box below. It truly does taste good. It's like citrus ginger. Not to mention, it's really small, so easy. Let's talk about some fall essentials or some fashion favorites that I get the most wear out of and truly encompass fall fashion in my opinion. So first up, we have sweater dresses, which is by far my most reached for item throughout the season. I love dresses in general because I'm just not a pants girl. I'm just more comfortable in dresses, and it definitely makes it easier to dress in a more feminine way, which is what I prefer. I recently did a video styling some of my favorite sweater dresses and fall dresses in general. So if you're looking for some girly fall fashion inspo, I will link that video for you to watch next. But I will also go ahead and round up some of my favorite sweater dresses in the description box below. The second must-have fall essential is a knee-high boot. They are by far my most worn shoe. They can really elevate your outfit, especially if you get a good classic pair. And if you're on the market for knee-high boots, I also recently did a fall boots video, so I'll link that one for you down below. I know boots can be tricky because you have to get your calf size right. If you're petite, they can end up being too tall. You don't want them to be uncomfortable or pinch your arch. You don't want the heel to be too high. So I know a lot goes into picking out the right fall boot. So in that video, I did dive into how to make the right choice, and I offered some different price points and things like that. I know a lot of fall essential videos and recommendations can be a lot of dressier things, like I already mentioned, the boots and the sweaters, but one thing that I think could easily be overlooked in those videos, especially when it comes to, fashion experts here on YouTube, is they kind of forget about the super casual must-haves like leggings, athleisure, even Uggs are probably in there, but just those cozy athleisure pieces, and those really make the season for me. I love to wear leggings and cozy pullovers. Honestly, you can find me in an oversized sweatshirt most days while I'm at home. If you are in the market for leggings, my personal favorite is the Booty Boost leggings. I don't necessarily wear them for lounging though. I will say they're my favorite for walks, athleisure looks out of the house because they're the most flattering, but I don't put them on to like cozy up on the couch, if that makes sense. I do have some really good recommendations from Amazon if you're looking for more like lounge type of leggings, but I don't find those to be as flattering, which is why I don't really wear them out of the house. So kind of depends on what you're on the market for, but I'll link my favorite leggings down below. Speaking of cozy pullovers, I have a really great recommendation from Amazon that I have been wearing constantly, and I've actually had this one for over a year. So it is washed and held up really well, which it's kind of hard to find when it comes to Amazon, let's be honest, but I love this tunic. It does give you booty coverage in the back. You can cinch the waist if you want to define it a little bit, or you can leave it loose and more casual, and it is very soft. Honestly, a very comparable material to the Air Essentials. It's just light as air, doesn't have a sweater or sweatshirt material, so it's a little more cooling. When the seasons change and it gets a little bit cooler, I definitely notice a change in the hydration of my skin, so I really love to add in some extra moisturizing products this time of year. One thing that I've been dealing with recently that isn't the most cute thing to talk about, but if you have an itchy scalp, I finally found a really great product to combat that. I actually got a row of hair extensions put in a couple last month, so I was gonna say a couple weeks ago, but back in September. I just have one row for volume. If you're looking for hair extensions in the Atlanta area, I go to Abby at Extended by Daveo, I think it's Daveo, and they are truly the best. Like, I have friends who go to other salons in Atlanta, and I would not recommend going there, but Daveo knows what they are doing, and they can match my natural hair color, so they really know what to do with color. Anyway, that was a little side tangent I didn't mean to really go into, but when I got my row in, I noticed almost immediately my scalp was definitely more dry, and I was so glad to discover this Living Proof scalp. I don't know what the name is, but I'll insert it here. I was worried when I put this on that it would make my hair so greasy and dirty and I would have to immediately wash it, and I felt like there would honestly be no point if that was the case, because usually washing my hair does help with that dryness, but it actually does soak in really well. So I usually apply this at night, and in the morning my hair is still ready to go. It doesn't look super dirty and oily from the product. Another must-have would be a really good lip balm, and I know I have really beat a dead horse when it comes to this lip balm, but it is truly that good. So if you're on the market for the best lip balm, I love the one from Revision. It is actually what's on my lips right now. Every time I wear it around my girlfriends, they always ask me what is on my lips, and it's always this lip balm. It has been the only lip balm that really does repair my lips as it wears away, which honestly takes hours. This is the most long-lasting lip balm that I've also ever tried. If I slather it on at night, I will still feel it slightly on my lips the next morning. But when it does finally wear away, it doesn't leave my skin begging for reapplication, which I feel like is the case with most lip balms. It does a really great job of plumping, kind of filling in fine lines around the lip area, and I have been using it consistently for 2 years, and I am not even looking or trying any other options because it's truly the best. During the fall season, I also tend to switch up my lip combo. I still keep it pretty neutral, pretty safe. I don't do a lot of like super heavy makeup, so most of my makeup day to day is very natural. If you are curious on my makeup routine, let me know, and I could film that next week and get it up for you, because I do know the Sephora sale is right around the corner. Usually during summer, I love a cute, girly pink lip, but during the fall season, I really embrace more of those autumnal tones. So more brown toned lip liners is what I like to wear. There's a great one from NYX. I forget the color off the top of my head. I think it's Nude Truffle. I really like whatever walnut. That's actually what I have a little bit on right now. I don't have it in the center, but I just wanted to give my lips a little definition with the lip balm. So that's a really great one. And then also Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury. You cannot go wrong with those. I feel like all three are really great options if you're looking for a pretty fall nude lip. My personal favorite way to stay relatively in shape is truly walking. I have been an avid, I was thinking advent calendars. Oh my goodness. But I have been a consistent walker for the past, I would say, year and a half at this point, and fall has been the best season out of them all because it's cooler. I'm not sweating to death. I can throw on a sweatshirt and leggings and like chunky socks, get my headphones on, and it is the best way to start my morning. I look forward to it every day as long as the weather's good. I have been even embracing more fall playlists. Like Spotify does a great job at doing seasonal playlist options, so I love to just throw on a really great playlist and get a good walk in. I'll actually link to the playlist that I listened to this morning down below, but during this time of year, I also really love just listening to oldies. Like Billy Joel is one of my faves, so I have an oldies playlist. Maybe I'll also link that down below. Most of my playlists are truly private because I feel like that is a little intimate to just let all of your music out there in the open, you know? but I think I have a few public playlists. So if you're looking for some playlists, I'll link a few of mine down below, if you have Spotify, that is. But if you are in the market for some walking shoes, I wanted to share some really good recommendations. I have been a fan of Ultra Boost over the years. I just have been kind of out of a routine and trying other things. And the past 2 years, I have been wearing Hoka's, and I recently bought a new pair, and they are the most comfortable shoes that, like, on the market. I'm convinced. Like, they are actual clouds on your feet. They're very kind of big and squishy and supportive. So I will say they're not the most like sexy sneaker to put on. But if you are looking for a really like supportive, squishy type of shoe, I definitely think Hoka's are the way to go. And they finally came out with some cute colors, because that's honestly why I haven't tried them over the years, because they're always very obnoxious looking. And they finally have some cute options. So I bought this pink pair recently. If you want something more supportive, I have been really pleased with the Lululemon trainers. I tried to get into running in the summer and it just didn't stick. I just am a walking girl because I enjoy that way more, and the best way to stick to a healthy routine is really doing something that you like doing, because that's what's going to help it stick. But I do also wear those shoes for walking, and they are really great. They're definitely more firm, which I personally like when it comes to running. I like to have a little more kind of feedback from the ground, I guess. And they wrap around the foot really securely, so they help prevent overpronation. And I will mention they're a shoe that I can't easily slip in and out of. I do actually have to untie them to get them on, but I think that's what makes them really great and supportive for running. So those would be my 2 athletic sneaker recommendations if you're looking to get into walking or running this season, which this is the best time to get into it, because start those routines now, because we all know the holidays can be really hard to start those healthy routines. Another thing that I did this year that I would challenge you to do as well is write down a fall bucket list. Don't just keep it in your mind. Write it down to keep yourself accountable. If you're interested in what was on mine, I'll put it on the screen. We knocked out one this weekend. We did go to a pumpkin patch. I'm making the pumpkin bread today. And then I'm also hoping tonight to do a cozy little family campfire and roast some s'mores. I think Josie will really enjoy that, of course, because who doesn't like s'mores? But let me know what things would be on your fall bucket list if you are making one right now, because I might need some more ideas. And I think when you are more intentional about celebrating what comes with all of the seasons, I feel like it's just more enjoyable that way. So I hope you enjoyed these cozy fall favorites and you are really feeling and celebrating the season of fall, because like I said, it's my favorite season. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That really helps me with the algorithm. And don't forget to take advantage of my 50% off code and give Drim a try. I think it's an amazing product, and I love how transparent it is with what's inside, and I love that it's real foods versus the synthetic junk that who knows what's in vitamins these days. If you have tried it, let me know your thoughts on it down below, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!